Does meal timing really have an effect on your weight loss? And if so, what's the best time to eat your meals? Let's get into it. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Walk With Me. This is Josh here, and today we're talking all about meal timing on your weight loss journey. You know, what is the best strategy for timing your meals for weight loss? Should you eat, 5 or 6 big meals throughout the day? Should you eat 1 or 2 smaller meals? What is going to be optimal for the best results? My short answer to this question, whatever fits best into your life is going to be the best for your weight loss results. For anyone losing weight, but especially those of us that have had to lose a lot of weight or are still losing a lot of weight, the only tips or tricks or hacks to meal timing that you need to be worried about are the ones that are tailored by you to fit into your life the best. For me personally, I'm a really big fan of intermittent fasting, where I condense down my eating window into about 7 or 8 hours. The main reasons for that, I really like that good full feeling, and then I also am very busy. So that is just a perfect tailor fit into my life. But I also know, there are a lot of people that might be bored eaters and have a lot of downtime, so those smaller meals might be what is best for them. And I do know there are studies out there and information out there where intermittent fasting can have positive effects on your hormone levels, or those smaller meals throughout the day can have a better impact on keeping your blood sugar level, which can help with fat loss. But to be honest, anytime I research any of that sort of stuff, I see solid evidence on both sides. So a while back, I just decided to say, screw it. I'm gonna eat however I wanna eat and whatever works best for me. And since then, it's been a huge load off my back, and it's made things a lot easier. And even if any of the information out there is true about the different types of meal timing, you're dealing with a few percent variant. Whereas if you figure out whatever fits best into your day, that's gonna have a lot bigger positive impact than that few percent would. So just remember that if you're trying. People get so caught up in finding all these little tweaks and changes, and it makes them overwhelmed and makes them give up. Don't worry about that stuff. Keep it simple and just focus on adherence. Weight loss is just a big game of willpower and adherence. So the more barriers that you take away, the easier it'll be for your weight loss, therefore proving more successful than any stupid little thing that maybe doesn't fit quite into your life perfectly. So that's the main point I wanted to make this week. Eat however fits best into your day, and don't worry about anything else. Hopefully this dispelled a few myths for you. You guys all know that's my favorite thing. Keeping it simple, dispelling all of the misinformation or confusing information out there in the weight loss world. So apologies if I clickbaited you a little bit thinking you were gonna get some sort of mealtime secrets. My secret for you is experiment for yourself and see what works best for you, and that's gonna be the best way to go. I would love for everyone to leave a comment down below. What is your kind of meal timing or schedule, and why is it that way? I think seeing people's timings and the explanations as to why they eat that way would actually prove pretty useful, so they can kind of see, oh, their situation's similar to mine. This is how they overcame that issue or struggle. I think that would be very useful for everybody. So if you could do me a huge favor, leave that down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget, just like usual, if you're struggling with anything, having trouble with anything, have a question about your weight loss or any goal, leave it down below. I'd love to try and help out. Those always make great jumping off points for topics for these future episodes. But make sure to like this video if you enjoyed this. It really helps me out a ton, really helps the channel grow. And subscribe if you're not already. I put out new episodes of Walk With Me every Monday, and I put other videos out every Friday. But until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one.